David Bird here, the Connection Coach. And in this video, I want to talk to you about failure, burnout, and commitment. So I challenged myself recently to start putting some more videos out onto my socials so that hopefully I can put some more good out into the world, and also so that there's some stuff out there for people to kind of get to know me and then know whether I'm the right person to help them or not. And I challenged myself to, well, I committed actually to doing a video every day. And that seemed a bit scary because I was, had a fear about doing it and a lot of judgment around it. But it also seemed like the way to grow. So I was like, okay, and I stepped up to it, and I've been enjoying it and learning a lot. And then I got to Friday and I hit a wall. So I finished doing all the stuff that I needed to do during the day, all my calls and stuff like that. But then I found myself thinking, I still need to come up with a video for today. I still need to come up with an idea, and then I need to go out and record it, and then I need to come back and edit it and all that stuff. And it just seemed heavy, and I felt exhausted and uninspired. Now, what I know nowadays is that I'm never actually feeling the way things actually are. Like, the way I'm feeling reflects the way I'm seeing myself in the situation, not the truth of it. Now, I don't always see that fully, deeply in every moment, but I know that enough to know that, hang on a minute, there might be something else here going on. Because like the day before, I was really inspired and really happy, even though I was like in a field until like 8:30 trying to get a video take. That was fine. But Friday was different. This led me to check in with myself and be like, okay, what do I actually need? What do I actually need? I need a rest. Actually, I need to cook some proper food, and then I need a rest. I should use that last bit of energy to cook food, and then maybe get in the bath and get into bed. And I'm still then thinking, oh yeah, but what about this commitment to myself? I said about the videos and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but I also know now that if I try and make a decision from that space, or try and kind of resolve that problem with that level of thinking, that's not going to help. There's going to be no creativity coming from there. So I decided I was going to take the night off and gave myself what I needed. Funnily enough, wake up feeling rested, and having found that space of peace and calmness, I guess, it's like, all right, well, now when I think about things, now it all seems a lot more possible, and I feel inspired to do them again. And it allowed me to reflect on, well, okay, well, how did I get to that? It's like, well, actually, thinking about it, my commitment had shifted. My initial commitment was that I was going to just create a single video and upload it. That was it. Whereas the more I've learned, the whole thing has grown with things like editing and like taking snippets of videos and cover photos for it, and just basically all the extra stuff that I hadn't initially accounted for. And in doing that, nothing else in my day had changed. So where had I been stealing the time from? Sleep. I'd been staying up later. Now that seemed to make sense to me to keep that commitment. But of course it got to Friday, and then my body and mind, I guess, went, no, need a break. And like I said, in the past, I would have taken that as I'm a failure, I can't do this, I should be able to do this. But what if the issue is with the way I was seeing it? And that's the way I see it now. It's the way I was seeing it. It's not the truth of the situation. I'm seeing that I have to do all these things and I have to keep this commitment. Well, my reality kind of disagreed, because like I said, when I took the day off, I felt better. Now, I don't know what the answer is going forward, whether I don't do a video every day or I somehow have to shift some other things around. But what I do know is that when things look black and white like that, it's often the perception, well, if not always, the perceptual thing that needs to shift. There's an issue with the perception, not with the reality of the situation. So are you feeling stressed or overburdened by things with the commitments you've made? If you are, check in with yourself. What do you actually need? What do you actually need? And if there was a way that you could get that, how could you get it? And if there was a way you could get that and keep the commitments that you committed to, what would need to change for you to have both those things, for it to be a win-win? It might not seem possible, but just entertaining that possibility can bring in new ideas and what I've found through experience, focusing on coming back to that space of clear-headedness and what you need in yourself is going to be far more beneficial than trying to solve the problems outside. If you resonated with anything I've said in this video, please give me a like, drop me a comment, send me a DM, get in touch somehow. I'd love to hear from you.